What's up guys, welcome back to another Paladins video. So HRX is going on right now. That's the high-res expo for those of you that don't know. It's really great. They've been streaming it on Twitch. There's event stuff, interviews, cosplay, and the Paladins tournament. A lot of really entertaining stuff going on. You even can win in-game prizes like chests, crystals, and whatnot by watching if you have your high-res account linked to your Twitch account. Just by watching today, I got like 465 crystals, so I got pretty lucky there. That's enough for like a whole skin or like 9 on sale colossal chests. Anyway, today they gave out a bit of news during the expo. They revealed 2 upcoming skins and the upcoming Stone Keep map. They also talked about the Season 1 update and the open beta for console. There should be some more news coming tomorrow as well, so keep your fingers crossed for that. So let's go ahead and go into detail here. I'll show you guys the skins first. This right here is the Genie skin for Ying that's coming with OB41. Pretty cool idea. I didn't see this one coming. The most requested skin ideas I've seen for Ying myself are a nurse skin or like a magician skin. Both are great ideas that could still of course come in the future, but for now they decided to go with this one. There's a reveal trailer for this skin if you guys want to see it. I'll have it linked below. Now I'm sure you noticed there were 2 mirrors and 4 heads, and yeah, that's apparently not concept art. That's actually customization items. This is really cool. This is the first time they've really gone and added more options for one particular skin without, adding just a different color palette for the skin, like with Cuddly and Plushy Makoa. So with this, you can rock your Genie Ying a bit differently from the norm if you'd like to. Like all skins, this one gets a unique voice pack as well. You can hear the voice in the trailer. A lot of people don't really like how it sounds. It's like Nightbane Cassie in the sense that it's a completely different voice and personality from the character, and not in a funny way like with the Cuddly Makoa. The voice pack is of course separate from the skin like always, so you can still have the skin on with the old Ying voice. That's probably what I'm going to do. It's just hard to top Ying's current voice. It's pretty adorable. Next up we have Victor's Code Green skin, and I really love it. He's one of those old toy soldiers. I'm sure a lot of us had these as kids. I had a ton, and I'd always make them fight against some plastic robot figures that were about the same size. So for me, this is definitely a trip down memory lane. There's no trailer or anything for this, just concept art for right now. I'm sure as we get closer to OB42, they'll go ahead and release a trailer that shows us the in-game model and lets us hear his voice. I think it'd be pretty cool if his voice was kind of like Sarge's from Red vs. Blue, or even like Oscar Mike's from Battleborn. Now, I'm not exactly sure or not if everything in the concept art here are customization items for the skin like Genie Ying has. I'd imagine there would be a few, but I can't say for sure if all of these are or not. I'd bet on not. I am hoping that those 3 weapons that don't look like his regular weapon all make it in though. Really like the look of them. Now let's talk about the Stone Keep map. This is probably the coolest map I've seen them put out. It's got this fairy tale castle vibe to it, and it does a very, very good job at showing off Paladin's fantasy theme. It has a lot of interior areas for indoor corridor engagements, way more than the other maps, so it's definitely going to offer a different combat experience than we're used to with the older maps. It's also going to have a lot of verticality. This map should be available to play on the PTS sometime next week, and since that is official, the actual patch should be hitting soon after, like they normally do. I can't wait to take a look at this map in-game. I feel like it's really going to take over Jaguar Falls' place as my favorite map. Okay, so they said that Paladins Season 1 will officially begin in 2017 after the Paladins Invitational that's going on right now. The game will still be in open beta though. Throughout Season 1, Paladins will continue to be updated with new champions and more content. Remember, they did say that one day they wanted to go ahead and reach the same number of characters as Smite. This is a very different style of game though, so that could be really difficult to balance once the roster starts to hit those higher numbers, but I'm sure they'll be able to pull it off. As for what they said about the open beta for consoles, there wasn't really a lot on this either, but PlayStation 4 and Xbox One owners looking to get their hands on the team-based shooter won't have to wait much longer. Paladins console beta is supposed to arrive in the first quarter of 2017. It's good to finally go ahead and get a time frame on that. I know there's a lot of people out there who signed up for like the closed alpha and they still haven't gotten their codes for the game. Getting this open beta out on console will definitely help the game to grow more and gain more popularity. How much? We'll just have to wait and see. Some people like to hope that it'd get as popular as Overwatch. I don't really think so, and I personally hope not, because even though Overwatch is a great game, the bigger a community gets, the more toxicity it brings. Overwatch shows that trend off pretty well. Don't get me wrong, I want Paladins to get much bigger, but not to the point where there are toxic players in basically every lobby. Now that's pretty much it for news that came out today. HRX of course isn't over just yet, so there will hopefully be more news for tomorrow. Maybe on future planned content, or the Season 1 update, or even just more specifics on OB41. We'll see. And that's pretty much it, guys. I want to thank you all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye!